guys and gals, I'm back, and today I'm going to be starting a 5-video series, parts A and B of each video because they're so long and I know y'all get tired of hearing my voice. So this one is going to be called The Ancient Warning Signs, the Writing on the Wall, The Days of Noah, God's First Global Warning, Part A, The World at Our Fingertips. Think about how crazy, it is to live in America right now. We can tap a piece of glass in our hands and order food, video chat with someone across the ocean, or watch a machine generate art in seconds. We are actively trying to map the human brain, cure aging, and build virtual worlds where we can live forever. We look at all of this and we think, wow, we've finally made it. We're unstoppable. But if you flip open ancient history, a really sobering warning, tongue-tied, warning jumps off the page. This isn't the first time humanity tried to build a high-tech, hyper-connected world to prove we don't need anyone but ourselves. Thousands of years ago, a group of people stood on a flat plain in the Middle East and used a brand new invention to do the exact same thing, to bypass God and build a paradise on their own terms. They called it the Tower of Babel. Today, it looks a whole lot like the modern America. The corruption of all flesh. To understand why God wiped the slate clean, we have to look past the cartoon pictures of a cute boat filled with animals. We have to look at how deep the rebellion had actually gone. The Bible explains that humanity didn't just break a few rules. They completely corrupted the very fabric of God's creation, blending holy boundaries with demonic rebellion and out-of-control lust. Genesis 6:5. The world saw how great the wickedness of the human race had become on the earth, and thought that every inclination of their thoughts of the human heart was only evil all the time. The scripture says the earth was completely corrupt and filled with violence. People had a total, blatant disregard for God's laws. Historical and biblical texts show that society had turned away from the natural order of marriage and family, giving themselves over to absolute lawlessness and sexual perversion. The human heart had become so hardened that it was incapable of choosing anything good. They took the beautiful world God created for them and completely filled it with filth, entirely ignoring the voice of our Creator. The hidden truth of the fountains. Now here is a factual truth about the flood that very few people have ever actually heard. Most people assume that the judgment simply came from a massive rainstorm in the clouds. They think the water just fell from the heavens. But according to the actual text of Scripture, that is not how the destruction started. Genesis 7:11. On that day, all the fountains of the great deep burst forth, and